In the bustling city of Miri, Sarawak, property owners and landlords often face the delicate challenge of adjusting rental prices without risking the loss of reliable tenants. The local rental market is influenced by changing economic conditions, evolving tenant expectations, and the unique dynamics of a growing urban area. Here's a narrative exploring effective strategies for managing rent adjustments while preserving strong tenant relationships. After reviewing his property portfolio, Mr. Lau, a landlord with 3 apartments in Miri's city center, finds his maintenance costs rising due to recent inflation. He realizes that a modest rent increase may be necessary to cover expenses and retain the value of his investments. However, he worries about alienating his long-term tenants who have always paid on time and taken good care of the apartments. Mr. Lau sits down with a local property agent, Ms. Annie, to explore the rental market. She advises him to research current rental rates for comparable units in the neighborhood. Together, they find out that his properties are still slightly below market value, which strengthens his position but also calls for a sensitive approach to communicating the change. Instead of sending out abrupt notices of increase, Mr. Lau drafts a personal letter to each tenant, explaining the reasons behind the adjustment. In the letter, he highlights improvements made to the property and shares transparent information about increasing utility and maintenance costs. He arranges to meet his tenants individually. During these conversations, Mr. Lau listens to their concerns. One tenant recently lost her part-time job, another is a young family budgeting for school fees. To address their worries, he offers flexible payment options, such as breaking the increase into 2 smaller steps over 6 months, or including minor repairs at no extra charge. Mr. Lau encourages tenants to provide feedback on what improvements or perks would make the new rent worthwhile. One group requests better security lighting outside the building, another asks for upgraded kitchen fixtures. Mr. Lau agrees to consider these upgrades as part of the rent adjustment, showing a willingness to invest back into tenant satisfaction. Ms. Annie suggests Mr. Lau offer renewal incentives, such as a free month's parking or minor renovations for tenants renewing their leases. This not only helps justify the higher rent, but also fosters a sense of loyalty. A few weeks later, Mr. Lau finds his tenants accepting the increase, thanks to his transparent communication and willingness to compromise. The upgrades and flexible terms give them comfort, making them less likely to leave despite the higher cost. Reflecting on the experience, Mr. Lau realizes that open dialogue, empathy, and a readiness to offer something in return are essential components in maintaining a good landlord-tenant relationship. He learns that adapting to market realities doesn't mean losing the people who make his properties homes. It means finding solutions that work for everyone in Miri, Sarawak.